Hey everybody, Rob D'Alessio, Taste of Retirement. Today what we're doing is the Philadelphia cheesesteak. It is a Philadelphia trademark. It's an awesome, awesome sandwich. If you do it the way Philly does it, you do it with Cheese Whiz. If you do it the way that I like it, we're doing it with Provolone, so we did them both. Come on, let me show you how we do it. All right, welcome back. Don't forget, go to our YouTube page, subscribe to it, and you'll see all kinds of amazing content, just like what we're doing today, which is the Philadelphia cheesesteak. We're gonna do one traditional Philly style, made with Cheese Whiz, and then we're gonna do one with Provolone, which is my actual favorite. And you go up to Philly, and the two most famous Philadelphia cheesesteak places are Pat's and Gino's. They're directly across the street from each other, which I think is funny. If you've not been there, you gotta watch a video or go visit, whatever. But if you're not ready to order on the spot, they're gonna move you along your way. And if you want it with the Cheese Whiz, you gotta order a Philly whip. But what we did, we've got some shaved ribeye, and you can go to your butcher and get some shaved ribeye. If you try to really thinly slice this a ribeye yourself, it's just not gonna work the way you want. So go to your butcher, get some shaved ribeye, basically salt, pepper, a little bit of butter for the brioche buns, and then red peppers, and then yellow sweet onions. And so we've got some oil going in a pan, and I've got it nice and hot. And so then I'm just gonna take some thin onion slices, and I like to slice them this way because that way all of the onion slices are uniformed if you julienne them this way. So you take those, and they take a little while to cook, so you wanna go ahead and throw those in. And that noise means that the pan's nice and happy. Then you've got your red pepper, and we're gonna julienne that as well. And you know, traditionally with Philadelphia cheesesteaks, they actually use a green bell pepper, but that doesn't make any sense to me. It does, but green bell peppers in general doesn't make much sense to me. You know, green bell peppers are just red peppers that aren't ripe yet. And you don't go to the grocery store and buy green bananas and then you eat them right away, so it just doesn't make any sense to me. And on the flip side, my parents made me eat them every single week growing up, and I absolutely hate green peppers, so I use red peppers. You can use orange or yellow, they're all great, but you could even kick it up and use jalapenos if you want to, but I think with this, you keep it traditional. Okay, that's going. Then what we're gonna do, we're just gonna take some of this shaved steak, we're gonna go into the pan with it. And then what I do, I season with salt and pepper because it definitely needs to have some flavor added to it. And then all you're gonna do, take some kind of spatula and start breaking that down. Try to get that meat as fine as possible. And then you're gonna cook it all the way through. As you can see, the meat just keeps on cooking through, and I've got it on medium high. I don't need it to cook too fast. I just wanted to make sure it's cooked all the way through. We've got the vegetables cooked all the way down, and we've got it seasoned nicely. And then, like I said, what I'm gonna go ahead and do here in just a second is I've gone ahead and already split the rolls, and then I melted down some unsalted butter. I tend to use unsalted butter because you can control the salt content that way. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna broil these for a little bit just to give them a nice little crunch. I like my bread to have a nice little bite to it, and that's what it'll have. So I'm gonna broil those open face, get a little toast on there, and then we'll be ready to dress the sandwiches. Okay, so the meat's all done, it's cooked throughout. Vegetables have broken down, we sweat them down really good, they're nice and soft, they're tender. We're gonna go ahead and make the Philadelphia style one with the Cheese Whiz now, and then I've got one more step to do the one that I like, which is with the Provolone. So we toasted the bread, it's nice and buttery, it's got some color to it. And just make a nice bed there of the steak and the peppers and onions. Then you got your Cheese Whiz, and this is a Philly whip. You want to get the provolone. Provolone's a great mild cheese. It's a great melting cheese. And so I just want to get that provolone on top of that steak and pepper and onion mix. And get it all gooey and happy, just happy as can be. Let that go down. It'll start to bubble a little bit, and then we'll dress that sandwich. All right, it's all melted down. It's as happy and gooey as it's gonna be. So I'm gonna bring the pan over towards it. Grab my toasted bun. Again, you got some nice brown edges there. And then just look at that. That is just pure happiness. Jam that thing in there. Now, you can dress the sandwich with lettuce, tomato, and mayo, whatever you want, but that is just a good old-fashioned sandwich of yumminess. It is so good. And there you have it, the Philadelphia cheesesteak. One Philly style, one Rob style, both are amazing. If you like what we did here, go to our YouTube page and subscribe to it. You'll see amazing stuff like this and all kinds of other amazing content. I'm Rob D'Alessio, and this was A Taste of Retirement.